Hey y'all, Trailer Trish here, and today we are going to be showing all my green bags as requested. So this is probably going to be a long video, so I suggest you pause and go grab a snack and a beverage. Okay y'all, here we go. So this is going to include bluey greens, so your definition of green might be different than mine, and my own definition of green might be different than mine, but I want to show everything that could fall under the category of green as requested, because the green PLG bags are my favorite, the blue PLG bags are my favorite, anything that falls under that umbrella, love them. So I don't have a bag in this color, but I do have a piece of Portland leather in this color, and I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm very sorry that we're going to be starting off with one I can't pronounce, but I think it's Anjou, maybe. So this is a pull tag that I have from Bella Leather Goods. I really would love to get a butterfly bucket bag in this if I could ever find it. So that is a hope and a dream for me to someday find, but right now all I have is a pull tag. So very pretty color of leather. I do love this, and hopefully someday I can have an actual bag in it, but for now, this is what I got. So then next, and I'm going to try to go from lightest to darkest, so we'll see what we can do. Next we have Key Lime, my Key Lime small bucket. She is so bright and lovely. I love her so much. She's such a gorgeous bag. What could you not love? She was a sea sale exclusive. She has not been released on the website, and the bucket bag is discontinued temporarily until they revamp her. So you cannot buy this bag unless you find it on BST or Treat. But she is one of my prized possessions. She is my second favorite Portland leather color. Love her so much. Very cute bag. She is pebbled. She's a maze. Love her so much. There's Key Lime. Ooh, look at that. The light hit it just right. All right, so there's Key Lime. Now we have Lime, which is a suede, and she does have schmutz, and I figured out what the schmutz was. Unfortunately, I had two passport holders laid up against it, and they have the oils in them because one is deep water and one was dragon bone, and unfortunately it caused some discoloration. So it doesn't look as bad in person as it does in the camera, so unfortunately that's what she looks like right now, but I still love her. She's still cool. This is the extra large makeup bag. She's massively, gigantically huge. She's a really cool bag. I love the suedes. They're some of my favorite PLGs. Joni Blue is a great bag, but this is my Lime suede extra large makeup bag. And then next we have two bags in this material. So it's the Sugar Snap. I have it in the Sidekick, and that was the first one I bought in Sugar Snap. She's very squishy. I do love Sugar Snap, and hopefully my phone will focus on it. And then I also have it in the Flora. So as soon as the Flora came out in Sugar Snap, I knew I had to have it. I love all the greens. There it goes. And as soon as the Sugar Snap was available in the Flora, I knew that was a bag for me because I love a good squishy bag. I love a green bag, and I love Floras so much. I have 3 of them, 2 of which are going to be in this video. So Flora in Sugar Snap. The next bag on my list is the lovely Beetle Sydney Sling. So this one has been in quite a few videos because she is a favorite of mine. She's such a cute little bag. Look at her. She is a shiny pebbled fabric. She's gorgeous. She's so cool. They don't have too many shiny bags, so definitely get your hands on one of these if you can. Beetle is 10 times more gorgeous in person than it is on camera, but as you can see, she's very shiny and very cool. Then the next one I have is Succulent. It is a utility. It is a brushed leather. It is very soft. This one has been a little bit harder to take care of because the edges get worn pretty easily. So I haven't used this bag much, but she's already a little beat up. So I have only used this a couple times to put my Pilot G2 pens in. It is a pretty big little, which is kind of funny. But yeah, the Succulent Utility. So there she is. The next one is a go one, you guys. This one is a beautiful bag. The Green Apple Medium August Tote. I love this green. She is such a cool bag. I have the medium and the large August Tote, both of which will be featured in this video. Highly recommend the August Tote. Such a simple, gorgeous, classic design with a pocket on the inside and a key loop. She's a cool bag, guys. And this color, oh yeah, she's pretty. I actually have another piece coming in the mail as we speak in this color, so I'm very excited for that. So there is Green Apple. All right, moving on to some cooler tones now. We have Sage. Sage is a daisy, just a little guy. I use this for my AirPods, and she is extremely soft, you guys. She feels like bone. I don't know how else to describe it other than very soft, smooth leather. So highly recommend if you can find a Sage. I found this BST. She's a great little guy. Love it. And then the next one, I have 2 items in as well. This is Cucumber. I have it in the mini envelope that holds my business cards. I believe this was my first mini envelope, actually. And I think I bought this BST. And this is my other Flora. My third Flora is Nutmeg, so she won't be in this video because she's brown. But here is my Flora in Cucumber. This was my first Flora, I believe. Was it? First or second? I can't remember. I actually think this was my first, but I'm not sure actually now that I'm thinking about it. Might have been my second. But she's a really cool, dry, smooth leather. She has a lot of cool details in her coloring that look like cucumber skin. So if you guys can imagine what a cucumber skin looks like, it's like this. It's very cool. It's very similar to like Aqua and Anjou, and I believe that new Antimony, I don't know how to pronounce that one, that new red one, pinkish red, is very similar. So love the Flora. These next 3 I always mess up the names of, but I did look them up before the video so I would not mix them up. This one is West Palm. This is my large bucket bag in West Palm. This one is a hint more towards the blue end. She is a pebbled leather. She's very big. If you guys haven't seen the comparison of the small bucket and the big bucket, the large bucket is so gigantic. But yeah, this is the large bucket bag. She's humongous. She has a pocket on the inside. She's a cool bag, but she's huge, so I don't use her as often as I use my small ones. So there's a close-up of her color. Oh, there you go. There you go. So pretty. West Palm. I love this as it's a bright summer color. It's a great summer bag, and you can just throw everything in there. Alrighty, so the next one is, that was West Palm. This is Key West. Key West, this is the Artisan bag. I love this one. It was in my top 12 favorite PLG colors video. I love the pebbles on this thing. I love the color. I love the squish factor of this. I believe, I haven't checked recently if this is still on the website, but I didn't get it too long ago. So highly recommend this bag. Love the bag, love the color, love everything about it. Can't say enough. Very surprised by it. I just ended up buying it because I was like, oh, I don't have that color yet, and very happy I did. She's so gorgeous. And then this one, I forgot the name of, so I looked it up. This is Seafoam. This is a Gordita. I originally started collecting Gorditas for my Invisalign cases. I also use them for my keys or any other small thing that I need to carry. So Love gorditas. I have quite a few of them, but that is Seafoam. Then I have a small seashell in the color Baja. I love the seashells. I love the large ones, but this one is the small. I also like the smalls. But yeah, she's a little more on the blue side, but still kind of in that family, so I wanted to show her too. Very cute little guy. Yeah, I use her to hold smaller things like hand sanitizer or my little toothbrush things or my floss picks, that kind of thing. Just little stuff that I need. Or I could put my keys in there. I also have my Daisy Plus in Aquarius. Also sways more blue, but she's kind of teal, turquoise, probably more turquoise. Love the Daisy Plus. I use her as a wallet. Such a beautiful bag, or beautiful color. But yeah, I should get a full-size bag in it. Love her. And then now we're working our way towards the darker tones. So we have Avocado. This is the Alpine. She has the coolest texture. I love the two-tone of this green. I also did talk about this in my top 12 favorite colors video. And the Alpine is such a cool shape bag. I usually use it for my brush or lady products or my anything actually. My inhaler fits in there with a lot of other small things, you know, whatever basic little things I need to take with me. The shape of it is really unique, and I love that about this bag. But yeah, Avocado is such a cool, unique texture. Then next we have Caribbean. This is the large makeup bag, so just to show in comparison to the extra large. The extra large is quite a bit bigger. I have a few of these large makeup bags in different colors. I like to use my G2 pen. I like to use it to hold my G2 pens. It's just a perfect shape. I like, if you've seen my video of how, I think it's called like, how many G2s fit in these littles or something like that. And I like putting my pens in here because this is kind of a stopper so they don't fall out. But yeah, this is Caribbean. She is definitely more of a turquoisey bluish green. I would say more blue than green, but still wanted to include her in the video. Then we've got Bacalar, which is definitely a green. She's kind of a Christmassy green. I have the large seashell and the Eclipse. This is the smaller of the two. There's a total Eclipse as well. But I love these littles. This I use for my G2s, and this I use for all of my basic necessities that are in my purse. So, love these littles. This is one of my favorites. And this is a pretty frequently used little. And then we have Seafoam. This one has been an interesting color that surprised me. My first Seafoam bag that I received was a gift from Portland Leather. They sent this to me. This is the oversized or extra large Naomi. My sister reached out to them about my YouTube channel and they decided to gift me this bag, which was incredible. I love the brand because they always do things like that for their customers. It's pretty cool. It's very, very surprising, like how often they do such nice things for people that shop with them. And I love that about them. So that was the first one. And then I got this one during the sea sale. This is the small bucket. And then I also got the medium crossbody during the same sea sale. And I like to use these together, or these together, or these together, depending on my mood. I do like to use 2 bags at a time when I go to work, so it's such a pretty color. It is a pebbled leather. And it is more of a turquoisey blue-green. I would say more blue than green. And then now we're getting into even darker tones. So we're going with Lagoon now. And I did not realize how much Lagoon I had. I have 5 pieces in Lagoon. So I have my fortune cookie keychain, which I use very often. My keys are currently in this because I have my my keys on my purse in this. And then I have my quesadilla wallet, which is the coolest wallet ever. I love it so much. And then I have the small Chelsea. She's got some scratches on her, but you can just kind of rub them out and they go away. So that's the small Chelsea. I use this to hold all my necessities in my purse. And then I have the small bucket. This was my very first small bucket ever. And that started the love of small buckets for me. And then I got this during the sea sale. This is my mini tote backpack. She's so cute. I recently took her to the baseball game I went to. Such a cool little bag. Love this bag. But yeah, she's a pebbled, very dark, bluey green, turquoisey. And then the next one is definitely more of a green than a blue to me. It's called forest green. So this was my very first Portland leather bag I ever got. This is the large poppy. I got it in the sea sale, the very first sea sale. February 2025 was the very first purchase I ever made. February 20th was, I don't know if that was the first sea sale or if that was the first day I posted a video of it, or the first day I got one. February 20th is a distinct number in my head, so it was one of those days. Maybe that was my first day that I hit purchase on one. But yeah, forest green, I love this color. Such a super dark green. And I loved it so much that I bought it in the large August tote, and I love it in this too. I'm currently using this, but I took everything out of it just so I could show you guys. I'm using this with my nutmeg large slouchy. And then she also has a pocket on the inside and a key loop. Love the August tote, guys. She's very comfortable to carry because the straps are so comfy. Classic style, it's just so chic and simple. Highly recommend in the forest green specifically, or green apple, because they're both beautiful, or whatever color you want, because there's like 10 different colors. But I love my greens, and you might if you're watching this video. And last but not least, my favorite bag to show every time, my Boreal large raindrop. I still would consider her a green-ish blue. She's kind of turquoisey, but yeah, I'm obsessed with this bag. I'll never say a negative thing about it. It's my favorite still to this day, always will be. Love her so much. She is the perfect squish. Like, look at that, you guys. Oh, she's so perfect, perfect, perfect. I love how dark, deep, moody she is. Nothing can beat this bag. She's the most beautiful bag I've ever seen in the world. And that concludes my collection of greens and more greens and more greens. What did you guys think? Starting with, was this the first one? Lightest to darkest, and this was my number 2 favorite color bag, and this was my number 1 favorite color bag. So that was a fun journey through my greens. Did you guys enjoy the video? I certainly did. All right, y'all. I'll see you again soon. Comment down below if you have ideas for videos, because this was a requested video, and that was super fun to make, and I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. And I am ready to make another one, so you guys just let me know what you want to see, and I will make it. All right? Love y'all. Bye.